All right, I am here at 1114 Mission Road, Cartersville, just taking a look around at the roof for any condition issues, anything to need to be concerned about. I would say that, the same concerns that you see from the ground, that the roof just looks old and a little worn out, that's the same concerns that anybody that's shopping for this house is going to have as well. And then whenever that's going to put eyes on it and get attention to it. And then when a home inspector gets involved, he's just going to show you this same stuff right here. So I can tell you that when a roof becomes this deteriorated, it's my recommendation's got to be to replace the roof. Because if I were advising the agent on the other side of the table, that's what I'd be advising her to ask for. It's a good roof. The roof was, it lived a good life. It just problem is it's at the end of its useful life and it's starting to break down, and you got situations like that where squirrels and things have chewed on some of the shingles, and it's just old and deteriorated and kind of worn out. That being said, I know one thing that is always a question mark is people are wondering, would there be any insurance coverage to be able to get the roof replaced? And so far, I'm not seeing anything that would tell me that there's hail or wind damage on this thing. As we get down close to the shingles, you can see what I'm talking about. I'm not really seeing localized spots that I could say were caused by hail on this thing. Usually what you're trying to look for is little round spots where the granules have been crushed into the mat of the shingle. The other thing that you can look for is on these metal gutter covers like this. These things will show up hail damage as well, including the downspouts for the gutters. I checked the downspouts, didn't see anything, and as I look over these gutter guards, I don't really see anything either. And these are a little cheap mesh, that would definitely show up if there's been any damage up there to think of, or to speak of rather. So unfortunately, my guys, I got to say to you that I don't think this probably is going to work through insurance. But I also have to say that I think that you would end up, if you go ahead and replace the roof now on your own terms, you can protect your sales price. If you do it, if you wait until the inspector comes along to tell you that you need to have a worn out roof instead of me telling you, all of a sudden you got a pending real estate deal, your back's against the wall, and the seller brings, the buyer brings a price of a roofer and says, hey, here's our offer including replacing the roof at this price, and it becomes a quick decision, kind of knee-jerk thing. If we go ahead and replace the roof now, you can either increase or at least protect your sales price from other things they may be asking for. With a home that's got a little bit of age to this, they may be asking for things involving the HVAC system. They are likely going to ask you to pressure wash the house and do upgrades on the inside to paint, this, that, and the other. You never know. I mean, that's between you and your agent. But what I would say is that if you could, number one, increase the curb appeal because you got a brand new roof put on the thing, but also just protect your sales price. When they start asking for these other things, you can say, well, hey, not so fast. We just put a brand new roof on the place. A lot of times that serves you pretty well, especially on something that's just needed like this. So I'll give you a price to replace the roof. You guys let me know if you want to do it before you list or what you're thinking on that, and we'll go from there. But appreciate the opportunity on it, and y'all call me if you got any questions or concerns about anything. This is Casey Beaver with ARAC Roof It Forward. Thank you very much.